Hello, let's now talk about a jujutsu, a particular jujutsu. As you know, jujutsu was an art of self-defense. In this case, we'll see some examples of a jujutsu, a very straight and objective jujutsu, which uses the weight and very close angles, in a very smart way. So, what we're going to see is we'll be in front of him, we'll stop in front of him, and we may open a small branch, a small area in my front guard, inviting him or giving him the option to strike in HK. I won't evade, he will show us very slowly. He could enter using the power of his step forward and of his hara by enter violently, aiming my chin. So what we're going to do is we will allow him to get very close, and using just this small angle of deviation, we'll enter. But as we are entering, we are putting our weight on the front leg. So what we are also doing is we are setting a trap. We are getting ready to step over, breaking his knee in here. At the same time, we are gaining this angle. We are having our arm over scapula, and we are having this angle and getting short. And we could try to reach his leg, we could try to reach genitals or other atemi areas, but what we are going to do in this technique is, since he has this hand loose yet, what we're going to do is called gyaku jime. So we're having this arm here, restraining his movements and getting control over his head. So what we're going to do is we're going to set this choke in the side part of his neck and of his throat as well. We are here, we have this angle, and we will put our weight downward so we can have a even better angle here. So you can see this if we do it in a regular speed. What we are doing is now, second of all, what we're going to do is one more time. Now, I will invite him to come through here. He will show us. I won't evade like this, and this could be a very violent atemi as well. What we are doing is we are using our arm like this to get close to him. So, one more time. Over a straight line. This arm is here already, and I'm now opening the angle. Opening this angle to limit the power of his shoulder and scapula, and furthermore getting his arm. Once I'm here, what I'm going to do is to polarize, to change the state of his body. So what we're going to do is, I'm getting here. It's very important to have his head supported over my right leg. We are here, and what we have is this, exposing his throat and actually taking it out. You'll see, as in this and the next technique, what is called nodo nuki. Nuki, to extract, to take out. We have seen this previously in the last year, other videos and other examples of nodo nuki in jujutsu. Now, for the last technique, he's coming in a maoshitsuki. I won't evade, he will show us a violent movement of a spinning movement, a rotation, which could strike us here violently. What we're going to do is allow him to get very close, and we can use our arm, we can use our elbow, it depends on what we intend to do. At the same time, this hand will behave like this. So, one more time, we are here. And here. Now, what we're going to do is when we strike, I'll do it just from here, in a very short distance. When he hits with his arm a point like this, it could be very harmful to him. It's said an arm can break very easily with this kind of movement, if he comes with full power. And at the same time, we have this. When we have this kind of attack in this region, this is because of the geometry of the ribs, we can see that this is not a very supported portion of the ribs. We see the ribs here, they act as the external protection, a mechanism of defense for the inner organs in the first analysis. So when we enter with the power of our whole body, sustained, rooted down here like this, it is usual for him to do this and breath out, exhale. So once we have this, we have access to his face and to gain his other shoulder. Let's rotate this. Here we are. So from here, I get close to him. I have this close angle. I would break trying to sink his nose with this hand violently, of course, and exposing his throat one more time. Here and taking it out. One more example of Nodonuki. So this is a bit of a ancient jujutsu, a very objective and very straightforward jujutsu, just as we have always heard from the jujutsu, the particular jujutsu of our Ryu, of our school, the Shizen jujutsu in this case. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.